What if an interstellar visitor speeding through our solar system wasn't just a wandering rock, but a nuclear-powered craft sent by an alien intelligence, silently observing us? Astronomers have recently captured fresh images of 3I, Atlas, the third-ever interstellar object detected from Earth, racing through our cosmic neighborhood. What makes it extraordinary isn't just its speed or trajectory, but the fact that it has delivered a message, and that message has changed everything. For years, scientists debated whether interstellar objects were merely fragments of ice and rock, drifting aimlessly through the void, or whether some could be vessels, carriers of information, even warnings. Then came the transmission from 3I, Atlas. Its signal was precise, deliberate, and unmistakably intelligent. Embedded within its repeating pulses were mathematical constants familiar to humans, a signature that could not emerge from natural processes. It was a message designed to be understood. Astronomers, astrophysicists, and cryptographers joined forces, peeling back layers of the transmission. Each layer revealed complexity, structure, and intention. This was no random whisper from the cosmos. It was a declaration: we were not alone. Whoever, or whatever, had sent it knew we existed, had studied us, and had chosen the perfect moment to announce themselves. The signal was more than a greeting. Its precision, its harmonics, and its layered patterns suggested thoughtfulness, even expectation. It was as though the sender wanted to test our comprehension, to see if we were ready to receive such knowledge. And in doing so, it forced humanity to confront something long feared but never faced openly. The universe was inhabited, and the beings observing us were far more advanced than we could imagine. 3I, Atlas had long baffled scientists. Its unusual trajectory, shape, and reflective properties sparked speculation about an artificial origin, dismissed at first as fantasy. Now, those anomalies took on new meaning. Its passage through our solar system may have been deliberate, a purposeful visit to deliver its message. Once complete, it continued its voyage, leaving humanity to ponder its intentions. The implications were profound. This was not a signal broadcast to every star, but carefully embedded in a traveling object, reaching us specifically. It suggested caution, strategy, and perhaps even evaluation. For centuries, humanity had measured history in lifetimes and generations, but the message reminded us that interstellar civilizations operate on scales we can barely comprehend. Tens of thousands, even millions of years could separate the launch of such a probe from its arrival. Civilization as we know it could be a fleeting spark in a much larger cosmic narrative. The realization that we had been observed, possibly for centuries, sent ripples through society. Were we being studied as one might study insects in a glass jar? Our progress noted until the moment we became ready for contact? The psychological impact was immediate. Humanity's sense of autonomy, its sense of being the center of its own story, was suddenly fractured. We were no longer pioneers exploring a quiet universe. We were players entering a stage already occupied by entities whose scale and intentions we could not measure. Even practical concerns shifted. How do we prepare for interaction with a civilization so advanced that their technology seems indistinguishable from magic? Traditional ideas of defense, power, or national security felt irrelevant. The mere existence of the signal suggested capabilities we could scarcely imagine: propulsion systems that traverse light years, energy manipulation on stellar scales, perhaps even the ability to influence worlds. Its silence following the transmission was even more unsettling. We had no way of knowing if it was patient, indifferent, or observing our response, waiting for us to prove ourselves. Science itself transformed. Every telescope, every interstellar observation, suddenly held existential significance. Each anomaly, each object from beyond our solar system, could be a messenger, a probe, a deliberate visitor. The study of the cosmos shifted from curiosity to vigilance. Humanity had to listen carefully because the stakes were no longer theoretical. They were real, immediate, and inescapable. The impact extended into ethics and responsibility. If other civilizations were observing, our behavior on Earth took on cosmic significance. Environmental destruction, war, exploitation, these were no longer just human problems. They were signals sent across the stars, reflections of our maturity or recklessness. The transmission forced humanity to consider not only survival but how we are perceived on a cosmic scale. 3I, Atlas had carried not just a signal, but a mirror to humanity itself, reflecting both our achievements and our fragility. It reminded us that the universe is not silent, that isolation had always been an illusion, and that we now exist in a reality where we are known, watched, and measured. The cosmos had shifted from a backdrop for human dreams to a stage already populated by beings far older and more capable than ourselves. The stars had begun to speak, and humanity could no longer pretend they were quiet. Our journey, our identity, and even our future would now be defined in the shadow of that revelation. The message from 3I, Atlas confirmed what we had feared, what we had long imagined, and what would echo through generations. We are not alone, and the universe has noticed us. If you found this video fascinating, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think 3I, Atlas's message means for humanity? Thank you for watching and see you next time.